Winston Peters says he won't be picking a successor to take the reins at New Zealand First when he calls time on his lengthy political career. The acting Prime Minister first became an MP in 1979, and has spent 33 of the following 39 years in Parliament. He formed NZ First in the early 1990s after falling out with the National Party, and this weekend was celebrating the party's 25th birthday at its AGM in Tauranga. "I can't remember when I first turned 25, he joked to New Shub Nation host Lisa Owen on Saturday morning. The laughs were short-lived however, with Owen struggling to get an answer out of the notoriously fractious Mr. Peters over the next 12 minutes. Asked how he would have handled the Mecca Waitiri situation if she was one of his MPs, Mr. Peters said he wasn't on the show to talk about that. "I'm here to talk about a party that's survived a quarter of a century, the second longest surviving party in this country's history that hasn't changed its name." Asked whether he'd had any contact with top cop Wally Homaha after an inquiry was launched into his appointment, Mr. Peters said he can't believe you're wasting my or your viewership's time. National MP Chris Bishop said he had a revelation, and if he's got a revelation, why hasn't he shown you that? That's what a revelation means. No, he made a vile allegation, couldn't prove it, and now you're asking me questions about it. You can't make baseless allegations without putting up the facts. He hasn't. Why aren't you talking to him about that and not wasting my time? Asked if his party was going to back the Employment Relations Amendment Bill in the form proposed by coalition partner Labour, Mr. Peters said he was sick of talking about it. Your colleagues have been asking this tedious question now for the last 3 weeks. You've had the same answers for the last 3 weeks. Now, can we talk about a party called New Zealand First? As for whether NZ First would support WA now or RA if the present review found it was a good use of taxpayer money, Mr. Peters said he wasn't going to be answering questions about a hypothetical that was another party's pre-election commitment which is not part of the coalition agreement. This is seriously regrettable that at my party's 25th year conference, that the line of questioning should be about every other political party but ours.